So, whoa. Flush, welcome. The Twitcher. Oh, wait, I gotta do that thing, don't I? That thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Flush, the Twitcher, Future Bound, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Man, it's good to see you guys. Yet again. Okay, so yeah, no build today. I have the capacity to do a build. I just don't want to because for those who were here yesterday, I built this masterpiece, and I don't want to build another board and then use it and not use this one. So I think I'm going to be driving this one for a minute. And this also is going to be my last stream until maybe the end of August or early September, just because I'm going to be gone. I'm gone for a couple weeks out in the Philippines, working on this volunteer project, which, again, I should probably paste that link here. Once I remember what the link was. There we go. Osterix, welcome. And Pikachu. Hey, Pikachu, welcome back. It's good to see you. This is GMK Classic Retro Zuyan. What language do Filipinos speak? Tagalog. All right. So yeah, I'm working on a volunteer project out in the Philippines, so feel free to check out this page. Do what you need to do. They asked me to put together a fundraiser page, and so there it is. And it has my full name. I have not been shy showing my full name for the purpose of this page, but really only because I couldn't figure out how to take my name off of this. So it's just the truth. Being totally serious here. So anyways, yeah, feel free if you want to, I think this fundraiser page ends on like the 31st or something. So if you want to divert your sub or bit funds, this month into this fundraiser page, feel free to do that. But another thing to mention, we are about 25 subs away, 2/3 of the way to our next, giveaway prize, big giveaway prize, in fact, which I believe is the, what did I write down? The GMK Wasabi Rama, the pink metal keycap, as well as GMK Nocturbite. I'd donate for those healthy gums. That would be much appreciated. Okay, what is on my list here? Oh, yeah, no packages again. Yeah, packages are kind of in a funny situation right now. There's a few out in Vegas. They were attained while I was basically just as I left Vegas. But I'm sending all my packages, pretty much all my packages to Vegas right now, just until like I get back from my trip. Yeah. So some of the, here's the thing. It's 3 key sets. 3 key sets are in Vegas right now. One of them is DMG3, which is something I really wanted to put on that Tetrix, because it's like DMG themed, which is like so obvious. But I still want to do it. Oh, there's a couple more. Yeah, no packages. I do have apparently one archetype package coming in tomorrow, which I realize, I guess we're not gonna see until the next time I stream, which might be at the end of, oh my goodness. Hi. Hey, yo, Spring Roll. Thank you for the Prime sub. Oh, what an honor. An honor to receive your one and only Prime. 10 months. 10 months of support. Much appreciated. Okay. So, a couple of updates to share. One, update number one, I found my thermal plate. It was in one of these Rama boxes. And I don't know, I just disregarded this Rama box because I thought it was Kara stuff, but this is thermal stuff. So this thermal plate is in here. I thought I'd lost it. Like, I was like, did I throw away a plate? Like, how could I lose a plate? How could I throw away a plate? Turns out it was in this box that I thought was for the Kara, but it was a thermal specific box. So we can build this, but not today. Second update to share. I did update and fix a couple issues on my website. So some news. I did make a transaction today to pick up an SBL Type DN. Found out that there was an HHKB version of the Type DN. It's a funny arrangement how it's unfolding because it is apparently in stock, but I'm not buying like a new in stock one. I'm getting one what's basically going to be third hand, but it's like I got a little deal on it, and also on top of that, because it's in stock, I actually don't want to buy it in stock right now because I don't know how quickly it's going to get here, and I'm not going to be here for a couple weeks. So it's going through to Ankit actually, and then I'm going to pick it up from him when Keeb Life rolls around. So cool. So I updated that. I updated, a few other things. I bought the Jian yesterday. So it's funny because it's like we finally got these K-pop inspired HHKB keyboards. I don't know why it took so long, but we finally have them now. And I got 2 of them 2 days in a row. So very exciting. Anyways, the next thing, 520 clams for the SBL. Oof. Yeah, no, it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey, but I got a little bit of a deal, and the deal is not only financial but also timing wise. I want it, but I also want it to come late. All right. Next thing, updated the builds here, which includes the doll that we just built yesterday, although I don't have new pictures. I do have a list of pictures I do need to take, which again is probably going to come after September, or like after I get back here on September. But a couple of other fun things. I mean, maybe this interests none of you, but it interested me. There was a kind of a weird sorting and also display bug, which was, where is the example? The J02 and the CLS SXH, as well as I think the Sirius, were being shown as much older. And the reason for that, it was kind of like in a weird situation where the way that I was organizing the data and the way that my website logic worked was like, if I put in an older build assembly into a keyboard that I built more recently, I built an assembly on that more recently, but I decided to put in an older one, physically. When I would update that in my data sheets, it would sort like it was last built on the older version, which is not true. So I fixed that bug, so that's displaying in the right place. I fixed a bug where it shows the proper build, initially. And then I also made a visual indicator of what, when it was actually last built on the grid, even though the one that pops up is the older one. So this is something that's been bugging me for a while, but I finally fixed it, so I'm happy. So as another thing too, something that's kind of been weird for a long while as well is here's the doll. It should automatically pop in, the newest build, provided that the newest build is in it. So this will go straight into build 2, whereas something like the Sirius or that J02, they'll pop in like an older one, which is exactly what I want. Anyways, That is all. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk about the bug fixes and updates to my site. In fact, actually, you know, the first... so today is just going to be full of tasks because there's no build. One of the first tasks is to kind of take advantage of this fix that I did, and then I have about 3 keyboards to the right of me here where I want to switch them to older assemblies, knowing that like I'd kind of just rather have those assemblies in those boards. One of them specifically because it's the BMEC, which I think I'm going to bring to Keeb Life when I come back to San Francisco and then drive down to LA. So that's one of them, and it's just like the other ones. Like I think I want to do them just because I want to be able to take pictures of assemblies, old assemblies that I haven't already taken pictures of. And then once we do that, I'll get this site updated, and then it'll be sorted properly, and it'll work nice. So finally solved that, and yeah, I guess we can just go and begin that. Okay. Let's get it. I guess we'll run the BMEC first, just because I was already talking about it. Alright, so here's my BMEC with white on black. Journey to the Tilly 60. I heard about the Tilly 60. Is there anything good or worthwhile to know about the Tilly 60? I think I got an email about it. I think that's where I heard it. Oh yeah, this was interesting looking. Yeah, what do you guys think? You guys think I should cop? All right, my one of my primary issues is only hot swap. Is it? Okay, it does come with a plate. What is the mounting style on this? I did see this. It's just I kind of forgot about it, but it was interesting. It's the first time I'd seen not the first time, but the first time I'd seen like I guess a vertical dial. But you love hot swap. Klexus, welcome back. But you know, the other thing that intrigues me about this is it has like this thing, which I guess is like a, I don't know, like an angle supplement. I don't know. What I do know is that like there's a board that I've been on the hunt for, like an older board. It was called the Duck Mini V2. Oh shit, this is the wrong keyboard. Duck Mini V2. So the problem is that, like, you know, when I recently wrote a want to buy a Duck Mini V2, or not recently, I've done this a couple times now, but I've written this into Mech Market Discord, and someone actually messaged me back saying, I have a Ducky Mini V2. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. But the Duck Mini V2, oh shit, Duck Mini V2 on Geekhack is this guy. That's unauthorized or non-existent page. Perfect. Only 1 letter difference. Yeah, it's this. So it was like the second, I think like the second version of the Duck Poker. This is not helpful, but it's just really low res. The second version of the Duck Poker, which had the ability for you to screw in this sort of like angle changer, and it just made it like super angled. That's kind of what this reminds me of on the Tilly. Now I'm sure that it's something else here. Like it looks like there's a USB port thing, and I don't know. I don't know what else it is. I didn't really read much about it, but you guys think I should cop this? It is interesting. So like I am thinking about it. Original Stance, welcome back. Night 10, welcome back. Only 1 letter of difference. But yeah, we're chilling right now. We're just it's a task day, and we're just kind of chatting, looking at shit. Is the Tilly a knock of the Geist? I mean, it could be. It looks like a more simplified version of it, but it's also does come in HHKB, which is pretty chill. Yeah. What is the mounting? So that's the thing. I don't even know. Like, how is this mounted? It looks like some kind of, I guess like it's a gasket. So I'm guessing gasket socks. I don't know, but I don't need a cubby in my keyboard. That's for squares. I mean, for me, all that matters is that I could type on it. And, like, literally, like, that's the standard for me. If I can type on it, it works. And the ability to type on it is dictated by it being an HHKB layout. So, you know, it is a little bit of a square keyboard in more than one way. Especially this square right here. But yeah, no, I gotta think about when is this? I guess it's a group buy. I'm curious, when does this end? Thockiness, welcome back. I don't know. What do you think? Should I cop? Let me know. I did just buy 2 keyboards 2 days in a row. Okay, anyways, okay, this is the BMEC. This is one of my, I think the second build. This is, what is this? I think these are the worked in creams from R&D KBD, but I suppose I could confirm that pretty easily. I don't know why I had to guess. I think it is, yeah. Duck Mini V2 is what you're looking for. I'll let you know if I have to stumble on some of the... Yeah. Yeah, so we were mentioning that. Yeah, so apparently, I think it was Popcorn. Someone who runs a vendor actually was selling a Duck Mini V2 maybe about a year and a half ago, and I just missed it. And it did sell, and I'm like, fuck. And then, like, I think the reason why I was reminded of it is because it was around the time I got that Duck Poker, which was like the first version of that tray mount. So kind of a bummer. I think you mentioned Ladybird yesterday. Surely there will be extras of those. I don't know what's going on with the Ladybird. People have received their Ladybirds. I'd read through the Heine Discord a few times, and it sounded like, I'm not sure if extras have been ready, but it also kind of weirdly sounded like there were very, very few, if any, HHKB extras produced. So, like, I don't know what's going on. The last time I checked must have been, like, maybe a couple weeks ago on the Discord, and there wasn't really any movement on that. I don't know if anything's changed. And I don't know if you, I guess we don't have any info on that. You know, the duality, I've been hearing about the duality. What is the duality? I gotta stop typing on this keyboard that is not plugged in. Oh, F13 TKL. I will probably be passing on this, as I do not typically buy TKL keyboards. Now, if they were to put together a Duality 60, that would be a different answer. Gotta get that Duality 60 HHKB. Oof. Oof. All right. Anyways. Okay, so as you know, we've been doing basically nothing so far this stream. My goal here is I'm going to swap out just a couple of assemblies from a couple different keyboards, which includes this one, because, yeah, just whatever. This is not the one I'm interested in having in this board, at least right now. All right, let's crack this sucker open. I'm gonna need some trays. Yeah, reading through Heine's Discord, it does seem like mainly win key extras came and went. Okay, so the extras period is already over, and it sounded like there were very few, if any, HHKB. And that's the funny thing too, is just that, like, yeah, I did mention this yesterday, but like, just like in peeking through the Mech Market Discord, like, there's like one guy who's making like an HHKB Ladybird available, but is just trying to trade it for like a win keyless. And yeah, I mean, there goes, like, you know, any hope of that, of being an avenue. Yeah, I feel like the Ladybird is one of the big boys. One of the big boy keyboards that I've missed that I'd be interested in having, but three-way trade deal setup. I mean, yeah, that's like that would be the move, I suppose, but it's not easy coordinating that, right? It's not the simplest thing. It's possible, it's just not simple. Yeah, I have a long... Okay, so just separate comment here is I have a pretty long list of tasks. So we're just going to kind of go and do them in any order. And, I'll just finish whenever. There's no real urgency to do any of this stuff. I wanted to just be able to get in another stream before my my big break. Is that it? What am I missing? I think it's this one. There it is. Honey always seems very willing to help for my few interactions. Maybe has an HKB extra laying around or has a lead. Yeah, I could always just ask. I mean, I haven't tried super hard to look for. I haven't tried super hard to look for one. The extent is me complaining about it on Twitch. Oh my goodness, Andrew, thank you for getting that tier 1 sub. To Original Stats, enjoy the 10 best emotes on Twitch. And also the pings for whenever I have, good giveaways, which is probably not inclusive of today. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Yeah, anyways, yeah, I've only really just complained on Twitch about, what was that? Oh, whoever that was, I might be, I don't know if that was you, Pikachu, but thank you for the donation to my page. Or whoever that was, thank you. For those that haven't seen it, I'll paste it here again. That's my fundraiser page for All Hands and Hearts. Okay, we're gonna swap out this this thing. Where is that? Here it is. All right, so this is the fun guy. This is the tactile modded clickies with CRP on it. Let me think. Did we get something recently? We did, and I'm trying to think of where it is. Hold on, before I screw it in, I'm now recalling something. Yo. Who had sent this? I forgot. Someone had sent this to me and I feel bad because I stuffed it in a corner for a long while. Blockers. Someone sent some blockers. Blockers. Oh, I think it was Muffin. Yes, Muffin Keycaps had sent over these blockers a long while back. And he included exactly one square black blocker, which is perfect because now I can actually change this. So we've had this sort of kind of almost gradient here where it's like it's a light silver, then like a light gray, and then a dark gray, but then there's two light grays. And I've been like waiting for the longest time to get my hands on a black one so I can get rid of one of these light grays and then shift the dark gray up and then put the black at the bottom so it's a perfect gradient. Look at Analysis and you being a 60% fan, you thinking about Type K? I'm not. I know that Type K is like super hype, but I'm not a huge fan of traditional Alice's. This guy I got right in front of me is a BMEK, which is an HHKB layout Alice. I'm a big HHKB guy for those of you who might not be familiar, but I like my corners blocked. Gok does have that Lilium, sort of still being pushed or kind of like designed, like in the design phase. So that's exciting, 100%. But yeah, I'll be probably skipping on the Type K, which again I know is very, very cool, but we'll be looking forward to the Lilium and the Lily. Ladybird update was Heine saying anode cases were en route, and he was ordering PCB plus miscellaneous just a week ago, so there should be a fresh... Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, so hopefully that is good by the time I return from my trip. Yeah, understandable. The Type K also need force break. Kind of sad for a $750 board. I know that. Yeah, I think there's been a few people building it. I haven't really been catching them. I wonder though if who was that? Who was that? Wings of Nightmares. Thanks for the follow. I know that like they're protos that being sent out, so maybe there might be some mild adjustments to how that'll turn out, but I am not 100% familiar with exactly what's going on because I've mostly just been absent from really learning any of this. Okay, so this one's funny because I think this is positioned really weirdly. I wonder if I need to rotate it 90 degrees. Oh, that's strange. Alright, check this out, guys. I don't know how visible this is, but there is a kind of weird gap. And this is like the same exact... Like, I can tell here that this came from, the 5 degree setup. What the hell happened to my music? The music stopped for you guys? Oh. That was weird. So, this is supposed to be the same size, but I think it's actually slightly smaller, which is resulting in this funny looking gap. Oh, I just realized this thing is not centered. Like the indentation here, so I think maybe that might be it. That's strange. Alright, well, that solves that. I did not know that. And actually that's kind of a little bit obvious from now that I look at it. Alright, there we go. Now we have that nice gradient. Did I get this right? I hope I got this right. Damn, it's a little hard to tell because it's so damn dark. Yeah, I think it is. Sorry, I realize y'all can see it. But yeah, these are slightly different grays. And this one matches this one. Okay, cool. Alright, well, that finally has been solved. Alright. Now for my next trick. Let's throw down. Shit. I blew it. Jeez. Novel Keys gift card flash sale certainly helped Type K. I was tempted at 600. Oh. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. I will say this. I had no idea the Type K was already up for sale. Totally out of the loop for boards that I don't have great interest in. Not totally, but mostly. Yeah, I did see that gift card sale. I didn't actually buy in, but I probably should have, because it's not like I don't buy from Novel Keys like pretty much all the time. Type K. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so Type K is soon, but the flash sale for gift cards was pretty recent, which is maybe what dictated this for a lot of people. That's cool. All right, sweet. The market for keyboard anymore, I don't see a lot selling, to be honest. I think the Type K has for a very long time had a lot of hype, but I also do know that, like, I mean, the hype was kind of conditioned on the pandemic. So I get what you mean. I don't think it's gonna be low, but I think that I don't know. If this were like 2021, it would probably be like hotcakes. Like there'd probably be like a limit. Alright, let's see how much I like this. I realize I've been zoomed in real close for a while here. Anyways, there it is. Oh, wow. What an incredible keyboard. Oh, amazing. Alright. I'll run a type test for you guys, just a quick one here, because, like, why not? It's already out here. And then we'll move on to the next one. There's two more to do, and one of them is really easy, I think. Colored Windows keys? Oh yeah. This keyboard and desk matter cultured as fuck. Oh yeah. You got that right. Alright, let's go, baby. Fuck, hold on. Turn this fan off. An Alice? Am I on the right stream? Well, it's an HHKB Alice. Randy Ocean and Schmore, welcome back. I want to see it overhead here. We'll do it. Not just any Alice. All right. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Because we're about to put this away. Get this fan back on. Boy, it's hot. Hotter than the sun. Can you believe it? Where is this? There it is. Oh, shit. I always do this. Okay. Thank you again for humoring me. Two more of these keyboards to do. Just swapping assemblies. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, shit. Okay, let's go back to the Alice. It has just occurred to me that a screw fell out. So, but it fell out of the other assembly, so it's just like I apparently just missed a screw. It's pretty strange. And it's a plate screw. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I actually missed that one on the way out. Kind of silly. Hey, maybe that was why I was typing so slow. I missed one plate screw. Oh, the perfect keyboard. All right, let's put it away. I'll probably bring this to Keep Life. This and, I don't know, one other lucky keyboard. I don't know, was there a limit on boards you could bring? I don't remember anything I filled out, to be honest. I just paid for a ticket. Bring to what? 2 boards, but you can rotate them. Got him. John Bond, welcome back. Baby Dog, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Alright, next one up is the Polaris. So in this Polaris, we have, I don't remember. According to my sheet here, this Polaris has Cherry Browns. Hyperglide Cherry Browns. Detroit Meter Key Life. Keep Life. I'll be at Keep Life though, excited to meet you in person. Hey, I'm excited to meet everybody who's going to be there. So I do like these Cherry Browns a lot. But I did just want to take a picture. I just want to take a picture of like this CRP, I think linear, I don't remember what this was. It's a linear assembly. I mean, I guess one thing I could do, instead of switching the build, I could switch the keycaps. That might actually just be simpler. This is Jaywick Black. This is Cherry Brown. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just change the keycaps. This is just gonna be easier, I think. Yegor. Oh, welcome. Oh, we got that hydrate. Hey, thank you. Are they spring swap browns? They are. These are TXXL, 67 grams. Exploding Corn. Welcome back, by the way. Did not know that there was a Detroit meet, but that sounds exciting. When is that? 67 gram browns. There's always this, I don't know. I don't know if you guys, if this is still a thing, but I just remember there was like this old, like, it kind of to me felt like a, I don't know, just like an urban legend. Not really an urban legend, but just like a old wives' tale. I don't know if that's like an offensive term now, so I apologize if it is. But like if you spring swapped Cherry Browns to heavier springs, then it would make it feel less tactile. And I have done this now many times, and I don't think that's true. It just feels like heavier browns. Like, you know, a little ridiculous. Chris sucks. Oh, you got that right. Oh, and I'm also reminded now as I'm pulling off these keycaps. This has an inverse alpha plate, inverse half plate, where it looks like we did PC half, and then the inside is like just a floating aluminum plate. I mean, browns are extreme light tactiles. I mean, the extreme light, that comes from like the pronunciation of the bump. But like, also that said is, you know, they do come with what I consider to be a pretty light spring. And so the idea is that like people would say like, oh yeah, don't put heavier springs in browns. It'll just feel more linear. I'm like, done it, and it doesn't. It just feels like the same tactility, but with a heavier spring. Oh, that's just my assessment of it. Rocking 65 on my browns. Nice. You liking it or loving it? So I was thinking of swapping the whole assemblies, but I just thought instead, what is this? Right here. Why not just switch the keycaps? Because I don't think I've tried this arrangement of CRP on top of browns with the double plates in the Polaris. I mean, it's like the perfect opportunity to just try that. And it's easier. I think it's based on the spring you're used to compared to just going over way over what you normally use. Yeah. Loving it. I don't know. I love heavier springs on top mount. I love heavier springs in general. Or I guess people consider them heavier springs. To me, they're normal. You know? Okay, and then I guess the goal, or not goal, but the plan from here would be, I could just swap the pictures, because it's not like you see the switch. Just swap the pictures on the website. All comes down to personal preference, yeah. I use 35 gram triple stage. That's interesting, for sure. It's like, yeah, I don't know. To me, I find that like super light. But that is also like just an interesting combination with the 3-stage. How long are the springs you use? Out of curiosity, is that a CRP set? Yes. This is CRP. I think this is R4, orange Cyrillic. And this is an E-yellow Polaris, but I feel like a lot of E-yellows out there end up looking like a little bit orange. So I just wanted to, like, I've been doing like orange kind of like themes on this E-yellow Polaris. I feel like they end up looking pretty good, in my opinion. Homing nipples, yes! I love the nipples. E-yellow, like taxi yellow. I guess that's a good way to look at it, yeah. Like, for a long time, I thought, like, you know, this was a long time ago. I got this E-yellow board, and then I thought, would, like, Greg or Honey look good in this? And, like, I still haven't tried those to this day. But I got to imagine, like, no, because it's not even, like, the same kind of yellow. I mean, maybe. I haven't tried it. 20mm. No, that's pretty cool. Oh, so it's like super. So like, was it about 2 grams preload for every 1mm past 15 or 16 for spring length? I mean, I think it just probably depends on the spring. Like you'd have to actually just measure that. Like, and I don't know that it's like one uniform pattern across like every spring length and every spring weight. I mean, maybe it is, but like I personally wouldn't make that assumption unless, you know, I or anybody else out there would like run the measurements. S, D, F, G, H, J, K. RT 4. What I have noticed as something kind of funny is that if you use like a really long spring, like you have like say like a non-stock spring, and then it's really long, and then you throw it into a switch, the next time you might open the switch and look at that spring, what I have noticed, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but that spring ends up like being shorter. Like it is like kind of like almost naturally compressing it even at rest. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Like if I throw in like a 67 gram, like 22 millimeter 3-stage spring from Prevail or something into just some switch, and I like I've let that bake for a while, you know, like it's lived there for a few days, months, whatever. Then I go in and I get one of those switches out. I open that switch up, take that spring out, and compare it to a spring that came from the same exact bag of Prevail 60 whatever gram 22 millimeter 3-stage springs. Like the ones that came from the bag are like longer. Have you guys noticed this, or is it just me? Am I doing something wrong here? I don't know if you guys noticed this. Let me know if you guys ever are interested in trying or checking that out. Yeah, over time, yeah, it makes sense, right? But it's just like, it does get compressed, but I wonder if that like also affects like, you know, like a difference between like, if I needed to replace a bad switch and like put in one of those new springs, like how different is like a newly replaced spring switch different from one that was already in the board that was fine? Like I'm curious if there's like a huge difference there. And like to me, like I've always gotten like a little weirded out by the idea that like, okay, if that ever happens, like are you gonna have consistency issues between, you know, old versus new switches in that way? I mean, maybe that's expected, just considering that like if you had to replace a bad switch X years from now, I mean, like, yeah, it's gonna feel different, but I don't know. It's like a funny thing that I've noticed. I think I've reopened any to check, but it makes sense. Yeah, a crispy switch versus broken in. Who is that? Oh, Cinna Amy. Thanks for the follow. Oh, also, I think someone followed me while I was offline. And I don't know if you're here, but I just want to acknowledge this, at least for the VOD. Thank you for the follow 7 hours ago, Melanie the Savage. And also Studio Lunette from last night. Okay. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to visually have these keycaps here. And I was thinking of doing the whole assembly swap, but I thought, no, I'll just switch the keycaps. Okay. I'll run a type test on this. If you're typing all the time, you probably just adjust over time. True. Oh, okay. What do I do with this? Put that off to the side there. All right. You know, actually, before I type test and do all this, there is something I want to check about the Polaris. Okay, it's so I find this kind of funny. The Polaris has a connector, like it's not like a JST or anything. It's a connector PCB, and I wonder. I don't think I've ever known. Like, can you just run like a DZ60 on this? I wonder how well that footprint matches where this is placed. Do you guys happen to know? Let me know if you guys know. Because I have at least like one, maybe possibly two extra plates. Should be the same. So like, what was really the point of the Polaris PCB then? It's just that there's one flex cut? IT? Huh? Oh, I think it's different thickness. Oh, that's right. It was a 1.2, huh? But like you could use one of those DZ60 Flex PCBs or just any like 1.2 millimeter PCB, right? That makes sense. Interesting. Okay. Oh, monkey type. Here we go. CRP, cherry brown hyperglides. What else we got in here? We got the PC half plate with the inner alpha inverse half plate in aluminum. So let's do this. Hold on. I got a burp. No, I don't. It's gone. I like it. What do you guys think? Let's do one more angle here. All right. So that's the Polaris with CRP instead of GMK on the browns. Okay, I'll put this away now. Okay, one final thing to swap out is kind of funny. Alright. We've been trying to figure this out for a while, and I think I've kind of come to something that resembles a conclusion. Oh, shoot. This is what I have always called an Alps party. What ended up happening was... so just a little bit of a background for those of you guys who haven't heard this story for the millionth time already. This has Blue Alps in it, and a lot of the parts were sourced from a group buy called Alps Party. And Alps Party wasn't necessarily even a keyboard. It was just a group buy for miscellaneous parts way back in what I imagine was like 2014, 2015 or so. And the funny thing about that is that, like, well, is that just the name of the group buy, or like is this a board? And the guy who was running the group buy intended for it to be like based around putting together like a tray mount keyboard that was made from like Alps parts that were generally in the theme of blue, and that also included a concurrent keyset group buy, which this right here is DCS Alpine Winter. And I actually bought one of these from a guy in Australia maybe about 2 years ago. And then I just started swapping every individual part to the point where the keyboard was no longer even recognizable, but I still called it an Alps Party. At one point had a blue case to kind of match the sort of blue theme, but then I ended up taking that blue case off, putting another build in that, and then giving it away, I think around 11 months ago for my subathon. I ended up getting one of these yellow cases. It's just the same exact plastic tray from KBD Fans. And I didn't really know what to do with the assembly, and I just decided to put it together. I also ended up putting one of these cool S stickers at the bottom. But I think it just doesn't make sense, right? It was like the blue, like this is like a little too far away from it, right? So I'm going to take this out, and it's just a simple tray mount board. And the funny thing here is that, like, I have one of these, again, also simple tray mount cases from KBD Fans. This one's like an ink color. And I think what the eventual plan that I have is like, I'm going to put this in here today, but I don't think that this is actually a, and we'll just find out real quick. Pull this out in just a couple of spots that I believe that it's screwed into. So this is not final by any stretch of the imagination, but we're gonna show this off here. And this should just be able to easily lift off, I think. Unless I had more screws, which there's no way. There we go. Okay, there's still some screws in here. Take that one out. I'll leave those two in there, I guess. Yeah, this is a Keyed Me Up keyboard. I guess this could work. This does have LEDs in it already, so I could just run this. So the idea is that, like, I put it in this, like, kind of translucent case, and then I'll just run, like, blue LEDs. And then this, like, ink case will kind of look like a dark blue. And then, like, even though it's ink, it, like, will kind of work. And I don't know why I never had this idea before. And then maybe eventually I can just run some simple tray mount build in this and then give it away, because like a $10, $15 case, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? So I'll just call this the Alps Party. And it'll presumably be a little bit more appropriate. Come on, man. Alright, I find that a little bit annoying about tray cases, is like the fucking screws. You got these like weird tiny holes, and then you like fall through. Yeah, I used to do this thing where I'd put these like little tiny O-rings between the screw and the standoff, but I realized how annoying that was, and I don't care. Like it doesn't, I don't find that it necessarily even makes it better. It's just added hard, weird work. And I think the whole point of a tray mount keyboard is that it's kind of like supposed to be simple, you know? Oh, so much damn trouble trying to screw in a couple of these screws. Is this like standoff broken or something? What the hell? Oh, okay. It just wasn't pushed in all the way. Yeah, and this was a previously desoldered build with, like, you know, again, just a separate tray mount plate PCB combo. I think we had the that crazy Franken switch that you guys know all about. Where did I put that last keycap? Oh, here. Then I just desoldered that. Okay, it's already blue. All right, I mean, that kind of solves everything. Let's see if I can make it brighter. Lighting, lighting. Trying to get that like as bright as possible 100% of the time, and it's really confusing. Alright, so I think I need to do this thing, BL plus. Or is it R? It's not RGB. Oh, it's brightness. There we go. Yeah, that's a party. Sick. Well, I don't know why I never thought of this before. All right, we'll run another type test. Quick. All right, so Blue Alps FR4 plate. Oh, also for those of you who didn't see it, let's see how well this comes in. That is a cool S right there on the bottom right blocker. Blue FR4. Blue Alps, DCS Alpine Winter. This is a DSA spacebar. It's the only spacebar that kind of matched colors, but you know, actually worked with 7U. So anyways, let's do this. Whoa, what the fuck? Who was that? Sorry, I don't have streamer mode on. My bad, guys. That was me. Sorry. As everyone checks Discord, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. One more. I'm gonna run this as a 30. Okay, that was the third and final board, I think. There's actually one more I kind of wanted to do, which was I kind of wanted to put those Urushi caps on the Live Oak, but then I'm recalling that I still don't have the homing bump keys, so it's like I can do it. It's just like kind of sucks. Cool board. Oh. You know, I'm realizing it's like now with all of that said, I can like update this, I guess. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'm not gonna do the Live Oak thing today. I think what I want to either do is whichever comes first is wait for those homing bump keys, or wait till the Avias show up, which I know that there's a huge delay on. There was some talk that there was some funny stuff going on in the Noxery Discord, which I still haven't checked to this point about all the lateness. Oh yeah, a bunch of people complaining in this Discord. All right, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put all this away. So the idea that I have is just like I would rather like it's not critical for me to use the teal Urushi caps just as of yet because like I don't know, I'm not feeding for it and it doesn't even have the homing bumps. And so if the Avias somehow come earlier than those homing bump ones, I want to move every key one by one from my Live Oak to a built Avia. Just modestly easier to do that than to like bag them all up because they're blanks. It's not an important explanation of anything at all. Whatever. All right. Interesting thing here. We have like a free DZ60 PCB that I could throw into something, but and on top of that, I have another tray plate. This is just like a sort of funny situation, like how I would sort or organize all this out. I don't even know. Okay. Sagiri, welcome. Blaze look clean, but are kind of a pain to put on. Yes, exactly that. 100%. 100% agree with both parts of that statement. It's like I love blanks. They are hard to deal with when it comes to like putting them on and like sort of wanting to take them off. Cool anime mousepad, yes. This is the Document. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna shift to like 5 minutes of co-working while I try to update my website yet again, because now some of this information is now looking a little out of date here. The BMEC doesn't look like this. Also, it wouldn't even look like the other variant either, but some of this can be shifted around, and we can update this. So I'm going to do that. All right, the 3 boards we changed, we got the BMEC. So all I need to do is sort of swap this. Okay, and the next one's the Polaris, which all we need to do here is swap the keycaps, I believe. Ski data plus. Perfect. Okay, I think this is what I want. Okay, and then the next thing is the weird one, where I'm basically collapsing what was once 2 keyboards down into 1. Kind of. Let me think of what I'm doing here. Yeah, that is kind of what I'm doing. Okay, so the Alps party. Ink black. Notes. Alright, and then this guy, I guess I can just delete this. Oh, sorry, I realize. Yeah, just co-working right now. Just a couple minutes here while I sort of figure things out. Who is that? Oh my goodness! Hammer Brother with a big old raid! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hammer, what's going on, man? It's good to see your name here again. Big old raid coming in the next West Coaster Online. I'm doing good. What are you up to today? Are you working on a keyboard? Alright, sick. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. And then there's a whole renumbering pattern that I need to take care of here. Stabilizer prep for Geon, oh, 8XV2. Ah. And some Bloodborne. Right on. What are you up to? We're doing some mild co-working right now. I'm just updating some of the data for my keyboard collection website. So taking care of this, it'll be hopefully updated within the next, I want to say 5 minutes, but feel free to predict how slow I'll be. It might be longer. What time do you usually go to bed? You're always on so late. Oh, it's a disaster. I don't have a good sleep schedule. There was a point where it was getting fixed last week, and then I've kind of blown it wide open again. So, I mean, tonight, honestly, I'm probably going to sleep at like 3:30, maybe 4. But I'm probably going to finish up stream maybe around like 1:30 or 2. It's absurd. It's not the best thing in the world, I will admit. There's definitely an easier way to do this thing I'm doing right now, but whatever. I'm already like mostly done. Shift work has my sleep schedule set to whenever you can. Create a schedule. Yeah, I took this stupid ass nap earlier. I think that also kind of harmed me. Five, 7, 97, 98, 98. Okay. Let me think if this is right. If I missed anything. I guess this is fine. All right. This is fine. Whoa, who was that? Who did that? Just checking a few things. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Hello, Frank! Welcome! Welcome! My power has been out all night. There wasn't much to do except nap. Oh. Well, welcome back. Glad you could be here. Your power is not still out, is it? Like, are you watching on your phone right now? I was just sit in the dark and contemplate your existence. I've done that for 35 years and counting. 12, 14, okay. On pace to clean this up here. Momentarily. Slow backspace as usual, love it. Do people use full backspace on their HHKB style keyboard? Only monsters. This is true. That one, there's one board where it only offers that. It's that, what is it called? Angry Meow? Is that what it's called? There's that Angry Meow HHKB where it only offers full backspace. Unbelievable. AM65. Alright, I gotta show this to you guys because it's just like, it's worth chatting about. Look at this. Like, it's a cool idea that, like, you know, they wanted to put this, like, touch thing to let you, like, use arrows, like, swipe it as arrows. But they only provide full backspace support. Like, they have split right shift, but they don't have split backspace. Like, what the hell? And it does, like, it's an HHKB in the sense that it doesn't have the block corners, but, like, what the like, who went and said, this is a good idea? And then, like, they, like, even, like, call it an HHKB. Like, or they even compare it to that. ACR 59. Oh, is the ACR 59 like that too? I've never seen this before. They forgot how to count to 60. Keychron? The Keychron. Are you talking about the Q60? That's a, yeah, that HHKB is fine. AM less, yes. Zyna. Zainalum Shah. Welcome back. With a touch panel. That's a fucking crime. PFU has a patent for an HHKB with touch controls as well. Oh, interesting. Zyna's fine. Alright. Well, welcome back. Anyways, I'm still in the middle of trying to update this whole thing. Still a few moments, but thank you for your guys' patience. Almost done. This symbol, tilde, is usually on a layer of no split backspace. Why I need it for French accents and letters. I hate using layers for this letter. Oh. I have no experience being French, so I don't have this problem, but I can understand that it would affect others. Until I put it out there, I bought a batch of Aurora Pinks that are very mushy that made me so sad. Aurora Pinks, are those like a tactile? What makes it mushy? What is it? Is this something we discussed before? Because I don't... If we did, I don't recall. Let's see this. Aurora Pinks. Did I write this down on a list of things I need to buy? No. What kind of switches are those? Wuche Studio? Factory lube was overdone. I see. Linear or tactile? Or clicky? I'm starting to come around to HHKB. I do like the symmetry of it versus WinKey, but I really like WinKeyless recently. Linear. Got it. Noted. Yeah, whenever something is factory lubed or just like you buy it and it's lubed, I always just go over it again. Like, what I'll do sometimes is I'll just open it up and I'll notice like, okay, there's some lube on here, obviously, but I'm just going to brush it around, like just spread it around better, more evenly than the factory or whoever did it has done it. Like, yeah. It's like, I don't trust. No trust. Like, you might as well have just not factory lubed it, even if it, like, you know, only came in a factory lubed, you know, style. Alright, I think this should be up to date now. Let's find out. Alright, cool. So now there's no extra ink plastic because our Alps party now lists and describes this as using the ink black plastic. Now we need to update the picture for it, but we'll do that when we do that. Polaris now does have this thing proper. BMEC also, again, also out of date picture, but this is proper. And I think that's it. Cool. I'm surprised the batch I bought came this way. I built a lot of budget keyboards, and I offer Uchi Studio yellows because of how good they are. But the pinks I got was not it. Built for clients is what I mean. Got it. Factory lube doesn't carry much weight to people that are deep enough in the hobby to lube their own switches or send them to someone they trust to lube them. Yeah, exactly. So it's like any switch that comes through me at this point, like I'm taking a brush to those stems at the very least. At the very least. Like even if it's a brush with like no lube on it. Like it's I'm just spreading it around. Same here, I absolutely hate not having my original layers for backwards accent. E, for example, if it's on a layer, I have to use layer plus shift plus tilde plus E. With split backspace, it's one key less to push. Got it. Yeah. Like, who? This is crazy. And that's why these HHKs of full backspace are ridiculous. All right. So we finished the first leg of this, this stream here. So there is a number of things that we could work on next. I'm not gonna lie, they're very. Some of these are stupidly chore-like. So it's like I kind of don't even want to say them. Or do them right now. So I'll run a poll for the things that make sense to do. Yeah, let's do this poll. What to do next? All right. 3-minute poll. Get your votes in. What do you guys want to see? I was just thinking of doing the third one just because I want to get that out of the way now so I don't have to do it later. but yeah, let me know what you guys want to see out of these three options. Oh, this is weird. I'm trying to figure out how to clean my space here while this poll is running. Then I'll get back to chat. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna write the word, oh shit. KBD fans. I'm gonna write this here. KBD fans, yellow. Put it on this box. And then, yeah. Shift that off to the side. Meanwhile, yeah, we have this spare DZ60, which is kind of a come up. All right, try to follow chat here. I have to use it when typing a full path file in a command line. Oh yeah. Yep. Cool, see people using a command line. Rarely see people using them. Oh. I've been teaching myself ethical hacking for a bit, so I've had to become somewhat comfortable with it. I used long backspace for a while, went back to split, took a while to get used to, but I'm all adjusted now. Let's consider ethical hacking. You will be hired by a company or work within a company to do things like penetration tests to see how vulnerable the systems are. Yes. I don't know what terminal emulator you are using. My favorite, Kitty and Alacrity. Unethical hacking is actually called cracking, but hacking is the more mainstream term. Linux distro doesn't matter for hacking. You use what you're more mainstream or more comfortable with, right? Oh. Did I miss something here? I'm willing to pay extra, sure, why not? But if they're on a budget and they would rather have something that's decently good, pre-lubed is what I'd recommend them. Yeah, like pre-lubed, like I think pre-lubed or factory lubed is just, it's really for if you really don't want to do anything. And I think like for people who are just entering the hobby or something, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, for me, I'm just like, well, if this is going to be a board I'm building, I better feel like I'm building it. Sigwin, yes, Sigwin for Windows. Also, I got something to show y'all. Hey, show it. Okay, it looks like the Dolly. Interestingly enough, the Dolly won the Illustrator plate, which is funny because it's like definitely the type of thing that I don't know. I guess you guys are interested in. It's funny. The local manufacturer released a keyboard, Paper Plane 65. Oh, there was the PP60. I wonder how similar that is. So one second, I gotta find the plate file. So pardon me. I figure this out. Dolly plate. All right. Oh, maybe that was the Twitcher who donated the to the page. You show a pic of it. All right, 1 second. We're getting all set up here. It's in your Discord? All right, let's check this out. Let's check this bad boy out. Whoa, what is this? Wait, this is the board? Like, finished? Like, that's the case? That's crazy. Hold on, let's show this so that you guys can see. Look at this keyboard, guys. Hey, you know what this reminds me of? I've been watching a lot of Beavis and Butthead. It just reminds me of like boing. Boing. Show the bottom case. Oh yeah, the bottom's pretty lit too. I mean this seems like kind of doxy, but I mean, I guess it's someone who's trying to sell this. It's a nice novelty board. Yeah, they gotta make a HHKB version of this. Those feet. Bro, this is wild. Boing! I wonder if these, like, they're not actually springs, I don't think, right? They're just solid metal pieces, but they look like springs. All right. Anyways, I still have this Power Monger manual Remember when I was playing that great game Powermonger? That was crazy. I'll legitimately daily drive this, like actually. If it was an HHKB, I would do it. I would run it. Alright, scale. Oh, this is supposed to be like millimeters, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at here because I haven't even opened this yet. Let's find out. Also, I'm going to spin this 180. Or I guess transform, rotate 180. 11 inches, is that right? Yeah, 11 and a quarter. Let me change this to units in millimeters. Yes, 285. Yeah, this seems right. Now the goofy thing is why this artboard is all like tiny. 60. I don't know what that usually is. Oh shit, bigger. Let's go with like 100. Let's go with like 110. There we go. Alright, this is the Dolly 60 plate. If you guys hadn't seen it already. Oh, there's a YouTube type test video for it. There it is. And eventually we're going to run, I think we're going to try to publish another type test video today, provided that this is not going to take very long. I mean, I know the person selling that actual keyboard, I can ask he's going to ship it. It's in Malaysia, though. I see. I wonder if there's any stateside paper plane 65s. Alright, so here is the dolly, and I think what I want to do is, at least for now, we'll save this as a, fuck Illustrator. Desktop plates. Oh, it's really been like several months since I've done any plate related stuff. 08, 10, Dolly 60, and we're going to call this IROX. It's not IROX right now, but we're planning on transitioning it to IROX. Looks like nail clippers. Those mounting points look like something the new Tofu should have used. This is like a pretty typical top mount, but the fun part right here is this guy. Because there's like a, I mean, you guys can see in the video, there's like a sort of design. Oh, no mounting points on the spacebar. Oh, is that, so I don't know anything about the new Tofu. I know that people found like the new Tofu kind of interesting, but I didn't know that there was spacebar mounting points. I'm wondering, like, I don't actually, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. It's like, I just don't think I've even tried a keyboard where there's like a mounting point near the spacebar. And like, I'm like legitimately curious, like, does it really make it worse? I don't know, because I don't think I've tried one. Because like there's a part of me that like I keep hearing like from so many people like, oh yeah, it's terrible when you have like a spacebar mounting point. And like a lot of the keyboards that I own, as many as I own, it's like, yeah, I don't think there's very many that I have where it's like plate mounted at the spacebar. So you guys tell me what you think. Like, is there a legitimate difference? Because like there's a part of me that thinks like there's no way it's that different. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a dude. I'm just some guy. Okay, what was I doing? I'm trying to look for, I guess I could just open up that Sidewinder IROX that I did just see. On the top mount, it makes a difference. The difference it made screwing that point in and leaving it unscrewed is that it makes it less harsh in a sense. Like, I still don't 100% know. And like, there's a part of me that like wants to get a Tofu now, like the new Tofu, just to like really see it in action, because I still really can't conceptualize it. All right, so this is a Sidewinder IROX plate. And there's no way this is right. What the hell? It's like not even even. This can't be what I sent them. There's no way. Hold on. Plates. Sidewinder IROX 2. Okay, so here it is. So I think my general plan is I'm just going to steal this whole thing. I made a lot of these weird like joins on this plate just because like the Sidewinder is a tray mount. Like that's not an issue here at all. So it's like part of me is like, should I redo some of these cutouts? Anyone here? So for those not familiar, IROX. Hold on. Jeez Louise. I'm just gonna fucking copy all of this. IROX is it's like kind of, in terms of the pinout, it's kind of like an Alps MX hybrid. But the switch construction, like the actual switch cutout is very similar to Alps, but it comes with an MX cross mount. But then the bottom pinout is like both combined, where it's 3-pin. It needs, I think, the Alps, like the metal legs, but it also needs the center plastic pin. Boy, I sure do love Tokyo Press equipped keyboards, don't you? Yes, Cujo, welcome back. So good to see you again. Glad you could be here. Okay, so we gotta handle business here. Ah, fuck. Okay, so I made a minor mistake. I'm gonna just paste this here, and then what do I do? I don't 100% know what to do. I guess like I could try to center this. The center of this guy, 150, 54. Think about this. Topers! Topers sure are neat. Oh, what are we crafting? The Unborn! Welcome back. We're doing my patented Illustrator plate files, which some people find hilarious, and some people find it very stupid, but it's what I know. So Toasty, if you're out there, just giving you the heads up, I'm currently working here on an Illustrator plate file right now because I know how much you love watching me do this and are totally not upset whenever I do this. Just letting you know. And for the many others who might not hate it quite as much as Toasty, but still find it hilarious, I think 2-1 and Mango Head, if you guys are out there. I'm working on one of these right now. I know I'd probably do it in Illustrator as well. Not worth the hassle of firing up CAD software. Not worth the hassle of me learning CAD software. That's how I look at it. All right, so here's what I wonder. What if I do this in reverse? So this is the dolly plate file. What if I just take the outline of it? How would this work? There's always a way with Adobe. I think the center of this is, this artboard is, yeah, 300 by 110. I wonder if that's the same center here. Like, how centered does that feel to you guys? I feel like, what's the center of this guy? That's 169, 16, 865. Oh, so close. So close. BRB, I'm gonna go design a keyboard in Blender. I've been inspired. I hate it too, I'm sorry. Adobe. Okay, so Y positioning is not perfect, but it does look like... Oh shit. It does look like the X is actually fine. And I find that a little surprising. I'm just gonna check through and see this again, because again, I am pretty surprised. 35.7, 35.7. Okay, so what's the move here? The move here is this guy needs to move down. This whole thing needs to just be shifted down like 0.035. So what is that? Move? Horizontal move 0.035 millimeters. All right, 16.9, 16.9. So I'm just gonna check this. I think it's like kind of good at this point. 7562, 7405. Oh, that ain't good. So this Y positioning is kind of different per row, but the X is still good. Okay, so what I think has happened here is the center of each of these IROX cutouts, like, I think has like a different kerf, but only in one direction. I remember when I was first getting into keyboards, I actually did a top case in Autodesk Maya because I was a 3D animation student with a dream. I couldn't find one that was affordable, but I had a proof of concept. I got a alert, you're saying too many numbers for me to be able doing this task. It requires me to... All right, yes, feel free to mute. I know that some people say just mute the tab. I don't care. You could mute the video player. I don't care. I'm getting very Confucius. All right, so here's a funny thing that I just want to take the time to just pause here and chat about something that has nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this at all. And I've mentioned this here on stream, like little bits and pieces here on stream. Nothing to do with this. You know, I've never outwardly talked about like, you know, like pushing partner or anything like that. But I think like it was always like in my head like a goal to do it. But like, you know, I just kind of realized like it's a lot of work compared to what I do. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like I just kind of give it up. And the thing is that like it's not really even that much of a goal anymore, because like I just considered this whole reality where like you know, between X, I guess it's now called X, and also like Instagram, you could just pay for a check mark. I have no doubt that like in the future, like that's gonna just like, you know, go across platforms, and it's probably gonna make it to Twitch at some point. So if like the goal was to just get a check mark next to my name, it's like, well, like it's like I feel like that concept of like online social media verification has been devalued by both Twitter and Instagram. So I'm just like, to try to like grind to get 75 viewers, you know, for a month is like kind of like is it really worth it? I mean, like if I were to get partner, like the only motivation I have to get partner at this point is just like to find a reason to celebrate something. Here's what I mean by that. I held a subathon last year to hit 1,000, like when I hit 1,000 followers. I'm not that close to 2,000 followers yet. I'm at 1,500, and I mildly celebrated that by like giving something away that was like $30. I think it was like that whatever that was, the Switch, the Gateron Switch puller. I think that's what it was. And I was just like, okay, I'm just like waiting till I get to 2,000 so that I have a reason to run a subathon. But then I'm also like, what's the point of that? Like, isn't technically this thing I have on the bottom right over there, the sub count, where I just give something away every time I hit a sub goal, is that not also just like a really long, drawn-out subathon? I don't know. Here's the truth. I just want a reason to like give away some of my keyboards because I'd rather give them away than sell them. But like I haven't like hit any milestones. I'm like waiting for a milestone to happen, like whether it's hitting 2,000 followers or hitting partner, which is probably a pretty far cry because I don't know. I just I don't attract enough viewers for the amount of effort I put into streaming. Like I don't know. I don't want to sit here and tell you, you know, like oh, click the thing. And tell your friends, and then like I don't know, like do all this crazy shit. No, I just like I want to do the things I want to do. I just want to share and stream. And I'm grateful, 100% grateful, especially now at this point. I'm grateful that I have all of you guys who are watching me right now, and I no longer pay any mind to like this notion of like I took 2 weeks off. And then when I came back to stream yesterday, it's like, yeah, I got a big viewership drop. And, you know, I'm grateful that Hammer Brother had rated me and has given me, you know, the extra little bump here. But I know that I'm going to take another, like, 3-week break. And then, like, when I come back, my viewership's going to drop. And it's just like, it's fine. Like, if you guys come and watch me, like, I'm like, happy. I think cadet partner, but the degen hours might hurt you in that aspect. Yes, the degenerate hours, like that's also seems to be a pretty huge problem, right? So yeah, I don't know, it's just whatever. Yeah, I don't really care. I just want a reason to celebrate and give stuff away, and I feel like that's gonna happen at some point, right? So you know, here's to you know, either 2,000 followers or however many people sub through that that counter over there. Yeah, just keep subbing. You guys keep subbing, eventually you guys will get like all this good stuff. You know? Anyways. I'll just shut up now. Cujo, the guy for whom this mattered, is not even listening at this point. So it doesn't even matter. Yeah, just you can mute the tab or mute the player. I don't care. Anyways. Okay, so this is a little strange. The Y on all of these, okay, let's see this. The Y on row 1 is 16.9. The Y on row 3 is 55. For the this plate, the dolly plate, and it all makes sense. What I'm kind of weirded out, curious about is like how come those aren't 100% perfectly aligned on the Sidewinder plate, which seemed fine across rows. And that's what's strange. And what's also similarly strange is the fact that I've done like some of these weird tray mount connections here. So it's like it's not the simplest thing to sort of figure out. 35967 versus 3595. So it's like I think like I need to just get these cutouts back in line or back in order. I mean, part of me is thinking that like this is already ridiculous. I might as well just like get this from whatever AIO3 thing I got. Which was, I don't know how long ago that was. It's probably my downloads folder. It was one of these. I see. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I think what I just need to do is I'm going to go back to the, what was that AIO3 plate generator thing? And then the cutouts are just like, they're kind of dictated by, so here's IROX. Yeah, basic is fine. Acoustic cutout type, let's go with basic. Do you guys like basic or do you guys like extreme? Kerf. This is a dolly plate, and I think what's in the dolly? I don't remember. Dolly had an aluminum plate, so I'm probably gonna run Palm. Extremely basic. Gamble Shroud, welcome back. I wanted to go to Pinocchio. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Gotta log in. But try to reduce doxing. My designs. Oh man, Pinocchio looks different now. Oh, that's interesting. Pinocchio looks different now. But not a bad, like they have injection molding. That's pretty cool. Maybe they already had this, but maybe I just didn't like look at it before. But like they also have like PCBs now. Pinocchio wasn't always like this, was it? All right, let me just click this. Okay, when I go to material, what I want to do is I want to look at the palm. And I guess it's got to be like around here. Delarin. So they have green Delarin. They have the green palm. Okay, so the kerf, there is a kerf on this, which is 0.1. And the question is, do I believe that? All right. Oh, okay. I need to put in the KLE data, which I also gonna try not to dox myself here. I think it's this. Okay. All right, and then the question is, if I were to, for example, run this guy that I just, you know, I kind of had a come up here, is figure out the orientation of these stabilizers, because I don't actually know. I know that like the Sidewinder was one way, but I don't know what this was. And I always like forget or just like don't really understand or know how to, like, which is the right orientation. Custom flags. Yeah, it rotates the stabilizers. Do you guys know what I'm doing? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Stabilizers suck. Kajata, welcome back. See if Kajata knows what he's talking about. So y'all just gotta figure this out. Okay, so I think when it goes higher, it's where the clips are. So if I'm to use a if I'm to use this, then this stays. Oh shit! Y'all can't see this. So this stays low, but then these two need to be raised. So I'm gonna do RS 180 and RS 180. There we go. I think that's what we want. Yeah? What do you guys think? Makes you feel better. I tried designing a plate multiple times in KiCad. I could not for the life of me get anything to work. Like, what size of wire come out? Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. Like, I don't know. So, on, like, just a standard DZ60, the left shift has the wire on the bottom, and then the space bar and the enter have it on the top. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have this oriented correctly, where it's like, where it protrudes from the switch is where the wire is. And I think that has to make sense, right? Because where the wire is like where it clips into the stabilizer, and you kind of want that area exposed. Just for the fact that, like, if the wire pops out, you need some space to pop it back in. Is that right? Am I correct in saying that? Let me know if I'm inaccurate. Yes, I know exactly what we're doing 100%. Okay, so this is correct. If it has ISO support, enter wire is down. Please, no. What? I have no idea. I mean, like, we could... It's not, like, the hardest thing in the world to try to figure this out. It's just, like, I'm lazy. Like, the key here would be, like, I have a few keyboards here right now, and it's like, I could just check. Like here's the BMEC we were just looking at, right? Like, oh, interesting. Explains my Allison nightmare. What is Allison nightmare? Is that... Yeah, that has to be... Okay, the way I explained it has to be it. Just in looking at this. Yeah, okay. Mr. Derp! Mr. Gordon Derp, welcome back to the stream! Oh, what a great pleasure to have you. We are trying to build another IROX plate for the first time in 7 months. How's it going? Good to see you again. I've taken a little break for the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to be taking another break for maybe the next 2 to 3 weeks. Just letting you know. See you soon? Wait, are you going? Are you coming to Key Life? Or are you going to be where I'm at the next 3 weeks? DXF, come on, that's a damn lie, man. I literally just opened one of these before. Alright. Keep it down low. Oh, I won't say that out loud then. I won't say exactly what I just said out loud and can be clipped. You got it, buddy. I got a camcorder. It was fun using at the Women's World Cup. Ooh. That's cool. What kind of camcorder? Just like a 2000s? Alright, let's try this bad boy again. What the hell was that? What is... Okay, I've never understood this fucking thing. You guys know what this is? Because I need to just, like, get rid of this. Like, I've been using, I don't know, Adobe products since 23 years ago. And I've never understood this fucking thing, and I've never bothered to look it up. Handicap 98, nice. Runs on tape. Excellent. That's cool. I think... must have been... Like, we were... Like, when I was a kid, like, when I was a little kid, my dad would, like, tape on VHS. But I think when I was getting as an older kid to, like, preteen, I think we were already using, like, those, like, mini VHS. Hey, but that's lit. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna Google this. What is this crosshair thing? Adobe crosshair thing. Alright. I don't think that's what it's called. Because... Wait, so now it's just gone. Alright. Looks like we solved that. What a great solution. Alright, so this bad boy, $35.95, same with that. $16.9, yeah, alright. Looking good. Okay, I mean, this might be it. So, let me do this. Fuck, what am I doing? I'm gonna get rid of all of these square cutouts. I mean, we can do a few more spot checks. Why not? That looks good. Oh! That's off by 0.001 millimeter. It doesn't fucking matter. I gotta get to the bottom of this one. I was... What was it? I think it was last Friday. I went to a museum, the Norton Simon Museum in Pasadena, California. And, you know, it's an art museum. And it was a great museum, but there was one point... there was one point where, like, in the distance, like in one of the gallery rooms... In the distance, I saw these, like, two older ladies. Like, one... I mean, I think they both must have been... Like, they were older compared to me. I'll just say that. Like, they were older than I was, for sure. Maybe by, like, 20 years or so. But we could see them in the distance, like, looking really close at the art. And then... They had magnifying glasses. Two of them. There's at least two of them in this group of like maybe 3 to 4 women. So maybe the third and fourth women also had magnifying glasses. But these two women out of this group, we saw them like looking at the art with magnifying glasses. And my buddies are just like, whoa. Alex goes, oh, we got the Hardy Boys in here. I was just thinking that, like, one of these cutouts is off by 0.001. And I'm like, oh man, we really got to get to the bottom of this one. Sorry, this is stupid. I'm going to shut up now. Okay, I'm going to cut out or delete out all of these guys. All of the squares. You don't need the squares. Okay. And then from here, we can kind of see, okay, these cutouts match. I mean, when you're trying to catch all of these... Oh, that was just so funny. I don't know. That was hilarious. Okay, so those stabilizer cutouts, they do match, but some of them, you know, some of this stuff just matters quite a bit less. Like, I always run full touch. Was it a print or a painting? It was a painting. So, like, I get it. It's just, it's the first time I'd ever seen that, and it was just so, like outlandish. Because, like, I've been to many museums with many old people, and I've never seen someone using, like, a magnifying glass on the art. Like, so it's just, like, I don't know. It tickled my funny bone. And I apologize if that offends any of you guys. OG Pixel... Yes, that's... They were looking for clues. Must be checking that brushstroke pattern because those really matter. Oh, absolutely. It absolutely does. But it's funny. It was funny nonetheless. You know what I like about cutting my own plates is that, like, there's none of this, like, combined switch bullshit. And that's especially critical for, like, I don't know. Okay. I have that Sirius with the MX plate that came with, like, you know, Project Keyboard included it. And then it has, like, the combined, like, you know, the full touch, you know, the full backspace along with the split backspace. And then if you have light coming through, it'll just, like, shine through, like, the cutout. And it's, like, super annoying. So, like, when I cut my own plates, I'm just going to cut it with the layout that I use. And, like, I'm not even doing, like, stepped caps or stepped control, because, like, why would I? Like, I know exactly what layout I'm going to use, and so it's just, like, perfect. There's never any issues with, like, you know, just, like, how the switch is going to fit into a cutout and how different it's going to be, you know, in some of these spots. Like, you know, you get that situation sometimes where you have that full backspace, and then you try to put the two switches there when you're trying to split, and then, like, they kind of, like, wobble around and shit. We don't do that. We don't do that here. Got a raging clue. There's a code hidden in the Mona Lisa. Hate universal plates, make everything ortho. I mean, Kajata, that's like the extreme. All right, I'm gonna make these strokes uniform, which is 0.25. All right. I think, yeah, I'm gonna just get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of the rest of the innards here. But you know what I do like doing? Not gonna lie. There is something I like doing with these, like, stabilizer cutouts. You know, we already see how they look, right? But, like, I personally find that there is nothing wrong with making these stabilizer cutouts just bigger. And so if we're going, like, what is it, 1.5 millimeter plate, like, their ask is that you just make the distance between, like, you know, things to their edges, just make them like the width of the material, I believe. And so whatever this is, that's 102,625. I can just take this down, like whatever that distance is. I don't know. It would have to be 102,625 minus, what is it, 1.5? 101,125. Yeah, so like I could take this down even further. It just doesn't really matter. I'm thinking about the best way to do this. Okay, so the center of this is at 91.6. Top is at 207.15. I mean, it really doesn't matter. None of this shit matters. What was it before? 16.62. 14.8. Now let's just change that to that. Okay. And then, like, I mean, for that matter, like, there's no reason why we can't make this wider either. 7.2. No one's gonna arrest us for making this wider. And I could do the same thing here. You know what I'm thinking is, what if I go back here and then like reverse this? Fucking this shit doesn't matter. Yeah, just make this just as tall. Uh, 7405. All right, yeah, that's fine. God damn it. Okay, come on. Let's get this. Oh, and then we'll also make that, well, in a little. Now we'll make this 7.2. In fact, what I'm going to end up doing is just making the this guy just stretch out and then conjoin them. Yeah, I'll just make this like 18. Join all of this. 7405, yes. Okay, and join. Then I'll take this and I'll just paste it into the center spot of this guy. Oh, you motherfucker. What the fuck? Come on, man. I hate how this is like all compound right now. Okay, 271, 444, and 55. Alright. Delete that, and so you would think that we're done. But we're not, because we have to add those cool S's. These cool S's are critical. When the stabilizer holds longer, you can remove the stabilizer without removing the plate. Yes. I mean, it's fine, whatever, I don't care. Okay, so here's the cool S's. They might not be centered because whatever I had before is it just might not be the center of it. I wonder if I do something like this, does this tell me what the center is? 123, 525? Like, is that supposed to shift over? I don't know. That's 176, 475, 180. Okay, I think maybe the way we would look at this is what's the center of these two is 150. This is probably fine. What do you guys think? Is that good or is that perfect? What are your guys' thoughts? Oh. I think this might be the perfect plate. All right, so there's a couple more things, which is I don't think we're going to be able to do the CW60 in IROX. Needs more coolest. So for those of you guys who don't know, there's that huge issue with the JST connector and how it needs to switch over to EasyMate, but there's no EasyMate Molex Alps compatible plus MX PCBs, as far as I understand. No one in chat here has given any clue as to whether or not that does or will exist. So given that, like, I'm just not even gonna do a second CW60 build. I don't have a great desire to at this point anymore. Because that is like it uses a regular H60, but then if I can only do MX in it, then who cares? Like, I have the play file, but I'm not gonna mess with that. The dolly we're good on. One that I wished we could do is the SBL. So for those of you guys who were here last night, you know, we learned about the SBL Type DN, but this one, as I understand, it's a custom PCB because it uses a 6U, and I don't think this has ALP support either. So this is just not going to work. So I'm like a little bit out of luck in trying to figure out what plates I could run more IROC stuff in without just like having more extra builds across different boards. Yeah. So, like, I mean, this is already an extra build, but it's because I just kind of wanted to. Yeah, so we might have to look forward to, I don't know necessarily which of these outstanding boards on the way are going to have like Alps MX compatibility. Everyone switch away from EasyMate after all the problems they've been having with them. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, like, so, yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, the whole situation was that the CW60 was, to me, like, the perfect candidate for just having, like, a second assembly up until the fact that the JST itself was a problem. So, yeah, that sucks. Yeah. And then it's just like, again, like I could do this whole exercise with any of these builds, but in just like I don't want to add like sort of unnecessary like third assemblies, third builds. Oh, by the way, I also got this Hex 3C V2 refunded from Mexico, or I guess the chargeback was successful. So I need to get rid of this guy. Okay. And then all of that said, I guess there's really nothing else for me to do. Let me take a look for plate wise. So it's just like I just wanted to get this out of the way. I know that I want to do like at least 3 more IROX builds. Or I guess two more after this one. But I gotta find out what those keyboards are gonna be. Yeah. So, like those keyboards might not even be in my possession yet. They might not exist yet. So I'm only gonna put in a Pinocchio order when I have all these plates done. And so this was just an exercise in knocking out a task that I don't need to do anymore. Okay. Next up. Oh, there was something I want to do. Okay, so I think we're gonna skip this snipe dome thing. I mean, we can do that. It won't take super long. Fuck. I mean... Alright. We're only going to do one more thing, and I will... what was the last poll? Your results. Publish YouTube type test. Let me think. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing right now. Poll. We'll just run the poll again. What to do next? Publish YouTube type test. Swap domes. Alright. Poll is up. In the meantime, there is a minor task that I wanted to look at while the poll's going. I think it's going to be quick. So we have the EPBT 3000 SAT from Gawk. And one thing that I kind of realized is this it? Oh, poll is up. Get your votes in. Is this it? What am I looking at right now? Yeah, this is it. Okay, so there are a bunch of keys that are supposed to be like replaced. And I think I just didn't sort these out correctly at first. So I need to locate them. 3000 SAT is right here. Oh, did I blow this? I might have blown this. Shit. Okay, so for those unfamiliar, I think there was a weird situation where the side printed legends and sub legends, or I guess mostly just side printed legends, they I think ran a little too dark, so there were like multiple variants. Like there was a second kit that was sort of remade during the process. So 1 second, I want to sort this out. Figure out. So the sub legends on the top are supposed to be black. The side printed legends are supposed to be blue. So I'm gonna sort these out here. Publish YouTube. Okay, that's winning, which is actually kind of exciting. The thing about this is I'm not recording a new one. I have a bunch of type tests that I haven't published yet. U H. So I'm gonna finish this task first. And then we'll finish off with the YouTube. The YouTube. Six, 10. No, that's not. We're not gonna do that. Oh, in case you guys wanted to see what I'm doing here, I'm still waiting on hearing back from KeebMat about that one thing. You know, that one thing. Haven't heard from them in a while. L, J, Q, control, no, D, S, E, V, I, P, no, and yes. Okay, so let's verify here. All of these guys have side printed legends. Yes. That one, and then everything else on the top row. Okay, so these are all the ones that are reportedly not good. So I'm gonna bag those up. I guess I don't know if it'll fit in a small bag. Last I heard, he was on vacation in Spain. Wait, who? What are we talking about? Did my mind just move so quickly I forgot what we were talking about? Oh, KeebMat. Got it. I was like, are we talking about Gawk? I got my set, but I haven't checked it yet. Yeah, so I think it came with 2 sets of alphas. And I'm hoping that I organized them. But I didn't. I guess that's the thing, I didn't. So, good job, Chris. Bang up job, you've done it again. You guys got him type K? I am passing on the type K. I'm waiting for Lily and Lilium. Alright, instead of throwing them in the bag, I'm going to put the unused ones here. Yeah, that one looks like the right 3. guess everything beige I can just automatically throw in. Shoji wiped me out on keyboard purchase for a little bit. Oh, that was rough. That was very rough last month. And it was rough again. Hey guys, I have something extremely embarrassing to tell you guys. You know how I'm going to the Philippines next week, right? I just bought my flight last night. And that was a little pricey, to say the least. And if I just booked this 4 months ago, I would have saved a very, very pretty penny. What a fool I was! I think it was one of those situations where I was just like, you know, like, I kept thinking like, okay, what if I cancel? What if I cancel? What if I cancel? What if I can't go? What if I cancel? And I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have just canceled, but I don't want to flake like that, you know? Gonna try to grab an extra next year or something. Oh man, missing out on the HG2. I think it's that. Is this right? I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing here. Like, was it supposed to be dark? I don't know. I mean, I think the whole point was that it's like blue, right? It's so hard to tell in the dark. A very unfixable problem. So I straight up don't know. There's like 4 variants of this key here, and I'm pretty confused by it. I'm not gonna lie. Don't think that's anything I need. You just need to find the blue that matches. That is not a blue. Okay, so, oh, I see. This one has, okay. This one has a greater than sign for some reason as a sub-legend. Okay. I think this is now good. Sweet. As mentioned, it's gonna be one of my last streams till, or this is gonna be my last stream till I come back later, very late this month or early next month. So tonight's gonna be the last giveaway for a while, and so I will be shipping like I'm here in San Francisco for another few days, and I'm going to be working to ship all of the outstanding stuff. Prizes, even the ones worldwide. All right. Whoa, shit. Cool. All right. Last task of the night. We are going to find some video to publish. We're going to do it. Other than the recording, we've already recorded a bunch. We're going to take one of these to the end. So let's see what we got. YouTube. Alright, so unpublished, I have the Frog Mini and Honeyboard, which I'm still going to wait. I'm going to wait to publish those because we've already done a couple of those already. So we'll look in, and I'll show this in a second. I guess I'll just open up DaVinci Resolve. So I wonder how many of these, some of these are done. Let's check. Honeyboard Brown and Frog Mini CJ. These are done. And Dolly, that's also done. So we're going to move these to the done folder to upload. Oh, apparently, did we already? Yeah, we already did Doll. We already did BMEC, so these are also done. To do. So that's Honeyboard Brown and Frog Mini CJ, BMEC, and Doll. These are all done, apparently. Okay, so these are apparently recordings that I have finished. Oh, I forgot about this. I have this conversion thing. So did I do Falcon already? It's hard to tell. Falcon? The Cherry Hyperglides? Yeah, that's done, isn't it? How many of these are... Man, I don't even know. This is weird. Falcon... To upload... No. To do... Did I do the KMAC already? I have not. TX60. Sorry, okay, so TX60, skeleton, PH60. Okay, so I think these 5 I have not done, but there's a bunch of other recordings, or maybe it's worthwhile to just check over these, because I don't know what these are. This looks like a Sirius Orange Alps. Oh, jeez, how do you... Sirius Orange Alps. How many are there? All of these are? Oh, just this one. to do. Okay, and then this is a Victus Sin. Throw that in there. This was the dolly, which we've already done. That's B60 with the, I don't know, this is the second one. J02 Brown Alps. Are all of these that? Oh, Arc 60 Cream Clicky. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Whoops. Let's close out all of this stuff here. Last modified. Oh, there's an update. Oh, shit. Am I supposed to update this? Oh, how long ago? I mean, I guess it was the dolly, which was like a month ago. Or if I download it. Okay, it's just downloading. I mean, I could just continue. All right. I'm going to save this as... Which one of these should I do? Or publish tonight? I'll run a poll. Which type test should go up? Ink Plastic, KMAC Happy, page 60, Serious Orange Alps. Man, there's too many of these. There's too many options. I guess I'll take out Ink Plastic. It's not even important. Skeleton 60. And probably not the Serious TX60 PC. Alright, yeah, we'll put some bangers on this poll. Okay, poll is up. Let me know what you guys want to see. Oh, I guess that thing finished. Hold on, let me take a look at what's going to happen here if I tried or attempted. If I update right now, I'm wondering if this is going to be a huge mistake. My guess is no. This is the perfect idea. Ooh, Victus Sin with 1 vote? I like that. Oh, Victus Sin with many votes. I like that. Alright, I'm about to shoot myself in the foot. I'm going to run this update. The hell is Fairlight Audio Accelerator Utility? Why the hell is that $1,100? Oh, I see. It's a piece of equipment. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that because I don't have it. Oh God, how long is this gonna take? Here we go! Please wait while the setup wizard installs DaVinci Resolve. Okay, so the Victus Sin has won. So I guess we can, while that's going on, there's a few things that we can do. So I'm going to move this Victus Sin into this folder and then run this thing that I think PC Load Letter wrote this bat file, this batch process. Okay. So we got that done, and then now I need to come up with some type of, I don't know, review for the Victus Sin. What the fuck has just happened? I don't know what the hell that was. There was just some weird shit that happened on my screen just now. Alright, well, let's, oh, I gotta restart this machine. Alright, apparently I'm restarting this computer now. Alright, meanwhile, I will, I'm gonna open up Marbles on this screen here. Just so that I can get through any updates for when we run our last giveaway for a while. Meanwhile, I think we need to write this review, so I'm just gonna start writing this on this screen. Sin by Victus. And this keyboard is pretty damn cool. Alright, what do I normally say in my reviews? It's been a while since I've written one. According to the product page, Sin means mind in Swedish. Here we go. This keyboard. It has a really interesting design. All of the weight on the bottom is towards one side. It is a machined polycarbonate case meant for standard top left USB connector PCBs, which means it can easily use your favorite PCB, the DZ60, in all of its Swiss cheese glory. What switches do you have on your doll? What did we put in this? These are the melodies. Melody switches, and we did put the floating plate. Asterix, welcome back. All right. Getting DaVinci Resolve opened back up. How's it going? Oh, we chilling. We're doing our kind of last task of the night. And a lot of stuff going on here. I just updated DaVinci Resolve while beginning some other tasks as a part of this. Wait for program to respond. Oh God, what is happening? DaVinci Resolve is not responding. Okay. Okay. So I will save this as whatever we just did. YouTube to do what was it? Victus Sin? This was on 04/24 Victus Sin. Alright, let's come back here. Unlink proxy media, replace selected clip, to do, convert these, Victus Sin. There we go. So I'm going to open that up. I guess it's generate proxy media. It's been a while since I've done this. All right, I'm on the side trying to write a script for the closed captioning review. Okay, slight co-working. Because I'm just typing some shit on the side and I'm not even saying it out loud. Okay, there we go. Lit. Okay, so let's change this. I guess I'll just put in sin. Oh, you know what we need to do is sync. We have to sync the audio. So I'm gonna pull this earbud off and then turn these headphones on. Oh, this already boosted up 12. Is this just really quiet? I don't know if this is... What the hell was this before? Is this like your monitor volume? I hope so. I think it is. Let's just assume it is. Oh, that sync is horrible. Okay, I think that should be good. But we'll also check the end. So this is like one of those weird situations here where I don't know if like there's some sort of skewing during recording, because now that's like kind of spun in sort of the wrong way, right? Maybe I'm going to turn the snapping off. Okay, so that seems better. Go back to the beginning, check the beginning one more time. Maybe we can live with that. Actually, yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. So those should be good lined up now. And then we link them back together. Sweet. Okay, and then whoa. Okay. Typically we'll try to start this around right here. I can stretch that out. There's a whole lot of nothing there. Is this it? I guess I should look up. There is a. I do have a checklist. To do for type test videos, post per test, post at template grade, fix audio sync from beginning and end, adjust any color grade. The color grading, I mean, this is, I think, pretty standard-ish of what we've had. Timeline, yes. Whoa, what am I doing? I guess I could have, no, I didn't post it to this. So I do have this Victus in somewhere. Here it is. So I'll probably use this photo. So I need to cut that photo up. All right, this seems right. I don't think there's much more to this than that. So we'll call this Victus Sin Export. All right, render that. And then meanwhile, I guess we could pull up Lightroom. I hope there's nothing more than that. I'm gonna check in the sorry. When it's finished exporting, I'm gonna check just the sound levels, see if it's all right. All right. I need to find where I shot this. This might have been recent. There it is. Okay, and then I need to look up what are the YouTube thumbnail dimensions. 1280, 720. What the hell? .1280, 720. 16 by 9. I should have known. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the center is when like I've done these like off center shoots. Hopefully this is fine. I'm not spending too much time on this. Okay, so I think that finished. Victus in export, so I can probably just try to upload this now. Oh, we need the cow emoji, don't we? Any new cowmoji.ru? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, these spider ones are nuts. Put this in with what I believe is Gateron black inks, right? Arcade keyboard type test. Oh man, you can only fit one spider. Damn, that's nuts. And I think I need like shorter cow emojis for this exercise. Alright, I think that's cool. Okay, and then I'll just take all of this. Alright, then what else do I normally put on all my other... Oh shit. Videos, your channel. So, plate... PCB. Oh, did I not? I don't know what PCB I have in it. Sin. NOP60. Plate, switches, stabilizers. Switches. I think that's good. Oh. I guess this is fine. Export. I need a new... thing here. Add preset. YouTube thumbnail. And then I guess it's, what is that, 1280, 720? Bro, the hell was that? 1280, 720. There we go. Okay. Desktop. There we go. Thumbnail. No, it's not made for kids. Next. Yes. I just import from latest video. Yeah. Okay, add cards. Oh shit. Who is that? Clara Loulette, thanks for the follow. Alright, I always forget what these are. What am I doing right now? content. I guess edit, no. Edit, cards. There we go. Save, add subtitles, and I already began working on it here. Oh shit, I didn't actually check the, I didn't check that shit. To do, oops, the export. This question is, does it sound fine? Oh, I realize also it probably just sounds really quiet because I have this quieted down here. And how does this compare with the honeyboard? Yeah, similar. Okay, generally the same. Obviously the switches are different, the keyboard's different, but I think this is like to be expected out of a PC plate Gateron black ink situation. Okay. Actually. In all of its Swiss cheese glory. Mine is using an P60. Okay, all of the weight on the bottom is towards the back side, which makes picking it, actually, hold on. Using a smoked PC plate, Duroc V2 stabilizers, Gateron black ink V2 switches. And to top it off, I'm running for a cool internal theme. I'm running these sick KVD fans clear 2048 keycaps. Love how glossy they are. They feel like shined GMK. Perfectly shined GMK. It's a little weird to pick up because all of the weight on the bottom is shifted towards the back side. Trying to figure out. but it's chill. According to the product page. Shit. I need to shift some of this around because I want to talk about like, oh, it's kind of muted. It's kind of how it's going to be. Product page. Sin means mind in Swedish. Overall score. I don't know. What do I say about this? It's 10. 10 out of 10. Like a complete non sequitur statement here. But it's chill. This should be a little longer. Okay, I want to put something here, as well as a muted sound profile. There you go. That's the first time I've ever used any wording like this. Actually, I don't even need to. Okay, let me just delete that. That can stay pretty short. That one can be a little longer. This one too. I think a lot of these are going to have to be longer. I might have made this pretty short. Like there's a lot of text here actually. It's one of the longer reviews. Trying to get this timing right. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Okay, this can definitely be longer. This one too. This is like completely not a useful thing and has nothing to do with anything. We'll leave a little gap there. Alright, let's watch this. This can change because the bottom weight design. Which is light because it's polycarbonate. I gotta rewrite this. Which makes it a little weird to pick up because the case itself is light. But it's chill. Okay, I think that's how I want this to be. But some of this should change just a little. I think I got rid of this one. That one adds nothing. Almost there. We're so close. There we go. Okay. All right. Privates for now. Is this... Looks like it's pretty done. Okay, so I'm going to go and update the command. We're just going to publish it like right now. YouTube. All right, set this to public and we are good. Okay, I think this should work now. Hell yeah. Okay. Let new video alert. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys for chilling. Let's get the let's do a giveaway. This ran a little later than I thought it would. But that's cool. We got it done. Sick. 1 second. Just one more little thing. Okay. You guys might already know this. We're giving away any one of these random stream stickers. So I'm gonna do that, but also you guys get to choose from. 1 second here. Let me make sure we got everything right. Yeah, I guess we do. Okay, you get to choose from any one of these Wadugaki sponsored stickers. So, if you are interested, which sticker do you want here out of this selection? All right, what we got here? The boy with the skateboard. Hey, that's for you. Alrighty, guys. I will see you in a couple weeks, I guess. Well, I'll be on other people's streams, you know, chatting, you know, the whole thing. Yeah, no, that's a good raid message. We'll do that instead of our standard. Okay, so here's a couple quick things. Discord for anyone who's still in chat. Wadugaki. YouTube, we just published that new YouTube video, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your closed captioning for the review. Finally, one last thing here. That's the fundraising page for the program I'm going to be going and volunteering with the in the Philippines. So feel free to drop in any donations that you might want to, and check out also this raid message. We're gonna send that over to Thick Thack Thok right now. So guys, I'll see you in the next couple days on other people's streams, and see you on stream late August, early September. Have a good one. Take good care of yourselves, and see you next time.